Hi guys. I'm revisiting a subject, and hopefully that I can do better in this. Some of you who have probably viewed my videos in regards to the Derecho video storms. I needed to add a few things and need to update something, or actually tell you, well, basically what's on my heart in regards to the judgment which is here, and the storm that happened in my area on June the 29th, which made the headlines in my local newspaper on June the 30th. And while was it a result of the storm, why it happened, and as I had shown you in my last video, I'll run that radar screen again. It's a time-lapse radar of the next rate base that shows the derecho going through the area, going through Indiana, and then down through Ohio, and then coming into West Virginia, and then that's when it picks up force, and it gets even stronger, and it widens into Virginia and on through DC in that area. You see that? Okay. When I made that video, I was discussing the possible causes of that storm, and well, I took in consideration that it is a reality that they are spraying us with chemtrails. Okay, that's number one. Number two, that they do have the technology where they can modify weather. Okay. So now, what does this have to do with the judgment, God's judgment? Okay, God will allow these things to happen, and He will use this in a way. He will use evil devices to get our attention, basically. And, I mean, this is how I see it. You might see it a different way from me, but this is what I'm trying to get at. This is what I've seen what the Lord's trying to show me. Okay, let me go to this video. I just happened to come to this video. This lady here, she has some really nice videos. She has like a lot of visions from the Lord, and this is called the Coming Power Outage. I believe that the Lord was showing me a sign in regards to the power outage, the permanent power outage, because I think I mentioned that in my video before, that what if the power did go out and we didn't get it back? Well, I believe that the Lord has told me that He was telling me this, that our power could go out. I mean, just look for it to happen at any time. I mean, I don't know when this will happen, but I understand that a lot of people are having visions of this, and that the Lord is warning them. Let me stop here for a minute. And the reason for, I think that it is now the judgment of the Lord that sent the storm our way. And even though that those who are the cause of this judgment to be placed upon America, it's to wake all the rest of us up. Okay, this was our wake-up call here. So since the storm did have to go through our area to get to the place it's supposed to have went, to Washington, D.C., the most, I think, evil place there is, to put judgment on on Washington, D.C. Because I believe a lot of the media hasn't covered it. But I've heard somewhere that D.C. had really got it really bad when the storm went through that area. And this was here's a video about the Obama healthcare ruling, and the people who are protesting it. And if you see the pictures here, people are protesting the Affordable Care Act, which they call it, and the Supreme Court upheld it, and they called it constitutional, which was not, I say not, constitutional. This is an abomination to the American people, and we need to start waking up now, because there is, I mentioned earlier before, on page 1001, that they are going to implement the chip, the RFID chip. If you read that document, it's in there. And that's why God was sending judgment, because they passed that bill. Well, the Supreme Court, so Supreme Court was the law of the land, so they're upholding it. So, and what I also had read, that by March 2013 that they are going to implement this. So it's less than a year away, you guys. So guys, you're going to have to call Washington, start waking up, tell them that you don't want this, that they have to rewrite the bill, that they don't need to chip you. Just tell them you don't need to chip me, just for me to get affordable health care. I don't know. This health care I don't want. You know, there was something else too I needed. So it had been troubling me for ever since this storm happened, and I kept wondering, and I kept, talking to the Lord about it, questioning why, what's going on, Lord? What are you trying to tell me? And that was it. Even when we lost power in the area, I mean, our power was restored in 24 hours, and we didn't get it as bad as other people did. So we were pretty lucky. And like I said, the Lord was watching over us. But He was sending me a message saying that there will be a permanent power outage, which means that the internet could also go down. So when our electric goes out, we won't have no more internet, guys. And I also found an article too I needed to share that I think a lot of people had overlooked, and I think it's very important. I need to share this also. Okay, here it is. This is I saw this in my local paper, and it was from the Associated Press, and the title is "Malware May Knock Thousands Off Internet on Monday," and this was on July 5, 2012. So it's getting near the time, you guys. And I'm just going to read a little bit here, because when I read it, I thought, well, they pretty much know everything. Everything is planned. And they're wanting so much, in some way, to cut our power so we won't get any more internet. And so they're making up this story about, despite repeated alerts, tens of thousands of Americans may still lose their internet service on Monday unless they do a quick check of their computers for malware. And that could have taken over the machines for more than a year ago. Now, the warning about the internet problem had splashed across Facebook and Google. Okay, so that should give you a clue right there. Facebook and Google. Because this is a CIA stomping ground, you guys. Yeah, they're all working together. Internet service providers have sent notices, and the FBI set up a special website. Oh, really? So so it's telling you right here, you guys. They're all in on it. They wanted to shut us down, and I guess the way they're going to do that is to cut our lights off one day. And so I just wanted to warn you guys about that. I'm sorry for some repeated stuff, but I felt that it was pertinent that I did that to to say that God's hand is in this because He told me so, and in the way that He's saying that be prepared, be ready, because our power could go out for good. I believe. Lord help me if I'm right on that one. So I'm still going to seek the Lord on this. And there's something else too I want to mention, and if I go over this, it'll probably be in another video. It was in regards to a dream I had. Now, I don't trust in dreams as much, but this one kind of like, I know, stood out a bit. So it might have been a warning dream. But I'll just mention it anyway. And I also wanted to mention too that if you want to read the document on the Supreme Court ruling on the healthcare reform bill, there is a full text document here, so you can go and read that. And there's also this is a look back at some of the lies that had surfaces during the healthcare reform debate from the Huffington Post, Jason Lincoln's. It looks like, I don't know what is this. Well, anyway, I'll just leave the link to all these as usual. And I think that's it for this video, because I was going to mention something else, but that will probably have to be in another video, another subject matter anyway. So it is coming up. So until next time, you guys, I'll talk to you later. May Jesus bless you all, and He loves you. If you don't know Jesus today, give your life to Him today. We are not guaranteed another tomorrow, because things that are coming, the storm is coming, guys. A big storm that's going to affect us all. Y'all take care until next time. Love you guys. Bye-bye.